Hey everyone, it's me Triton, and today's video is going to be about some of the things that are upcoming for Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I want to kind of talk about two distinct things when I say upcoming, because there's things that we know we're going to get over the next couple months, and there's also a few things that have been data mined that people are speculating are going to lead to things in the future. So I kind of want to break both of those two out. So let's start with some of the things that we know we're going to get over the next couple months. And the first thing that we know we're getting is the Jetpack cargo mode. Now this is going to be an all-new multiplayer mode. We have not gotten another mode outside of Galactic Assault, Starfighter Assault, Heroes vs. Villains, Strike and Blast, so it's going to be pretty exciting to finally get something different. We know that it's not going to be supposedly anything like the 2015 version, so there's kind of a lot of speculation going on, but I'm excited for that. And if you also want to play that and kind of get ahead of the game, you might want to invest some of those crafting parts in the Aerial class star cards. The next thing that we think we're definitely going to get in the future, and these next two things are things that Dennis Braunball has kind of tweeted out and responded to people about, is we're going to get an upgrade to arcade. So they know that they're bringing a lot of multiplayer stuff to the forefront, but they don't want to forget the things, or the PvP side of things, so he says. So we know we're going to get some changes to arcade. Now, one of the things I would like to see in them be a little bit more rewarding. So you only get like 1,000 credits for doing an arcade mode. I think that it should be a little bit better than that. Some of the modes are kind of frustratingly challenging. I kind of would like there to be more reward for some of the careers and the milestones. So we'll see what they do with it, but it's glad that they're not just going to leave that to the wayside. The next thing they're going to do is we know we're going to get a Clone Wars only playlist. Now this is really awesome, because for those of you who think that the Clone Wars is coming as Season 2 or in future DLC, to know that we're going to get a Clone Wars only playlist is pretty big. So that means we're going to be getting in Kamino, Kashyyyk, and Naboo only playlists, and I think that's going to lead to the Clone Wars DLC either in Season 2 or in Season 3. Another thing that we know they're coming with pretty soon is an update to the progression system. I think this is really big because it's pretty grindy right now to move one level. I think after level 25 or after level 30 it really slows down. So changes to the progression system are big. I know that may allow them to reintroduce the loot crate. I don't want to go into what a disaster that was, but I think when they fix this, it's going to allow them to bring back the loot crate purchasing system, and that's going to be pretty big for the game, because it's going to unlock a couple other things here, and we'll talk about those in a second. And the last thing that we think we're definitely getting, and well, I don't say think, that we know we're getting, is we're getting an update to squads. This is key because, you know, when you play with friends, it's nice to play with friends. You know, you can talk to them, you're in the party, you can coordinate a little bit, but you can't spawn on them. So hopefully update to squads allows us to spawn on our teammates. I think that would be a really big addition to the game, and would make it more rewarding to play with people, to be honest with you, and it kind of not set you back so far. There's some Galactic Assault maps where if you die, you're back really far away when you spawn, and it's kind of frustrating. So let's move on to some of the things that they've data mined in the game that we think are going to come based on that we know they're in the data files. The first thing, and I think that's the most exciting, is that we know General Grievous is in the data mine files. That's huge, because if you think the Clone Wars DLC is coming, obviously General Grievous is a huge part of the Clone Wars. He's a huge part of Episode 3 particularly, but if you watch the Clone Wars animated series, you know he shows up pretty big in 2 to 3. So it would be really exciting to get him. Hopefully that brings Obi-Wan Kenobi to the forefront as well. I think it's pretty ridiculous that he's not in the game as is, so hopefully he would come along with General Grievous, and I don't think just one hero on each side is sufficient anymore. I hope they bring somebody like Captain Rex on the light side, and maybe Cad Bane on the dark side, kind of a blaster person as well, along with a Jedi or a Sith. I think would be interesting. We also know, like I said earlier on, the progression system's kind of holding some things back. If they fix that, we know that the customization of your characters, like Assault and Heavy and all those things, are kind of tied to the loot crate system for some reason, so you can't change the race or species of your character because of that. So that seems odd to me that they kind of go hand in hand, but if they fix the progression system, that's supposed to be fixed. And then lastly, we also think we're getting another class called the Sentinel. So that's just all I kind of have heard about it, is that there's a class called the Sentinel. We don't really know what it does, but it would kind of supplement the 4 that we have, and I think that would be pretty exciting as well to shake things up. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you've been enjoying these videos. I've really enjoyed making them. Thanks for stopping by as always, guys. Keep coming back week in and week out, and hopefully I'll keep pumping out this content. But until the next video, guys, you guys all have a great day.